with this paper, you have to cover this unit 3, these parts. Right? First one is the evolution part. You have to cover the evolution part with this paper and the taxonomy part, domain, archaea part, domain, bacteria part, under domain, eukarya, you have to cover kingdom, protista, but you have to cover these things with this paper. We will start. First question, which of these is not a prokaryote? You know, according to the Harm's categorization, that means 3 domain classification, that means 6 kingdom classification, 3 domains, that means 6 kingdoms. 6 kingdom classifications. What are the 3 domains? Domain, archaea, domain, bacteria. These 2 domains are included to prokaryotic cellular organization. Other one is domain, eukarya. Right? Eukarya is the group of eukaryote. Right? Eukaryotic cellular organization. Do you know about the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cellular organization? Cellular organization means prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Okay, cellular arrangement means unicellular and multicellular. Unicellular and multicellular is the cellular arrangement. Not a prokaryote. First one is archaebacteria. Archaebacteria means domain archaea, kingdom, archaebacteria. And Cyanobacteria is a group of bacteria under the kingdom bacteria. We are talking about normal bacteria like Rhizobium, Escherichia coli, like normal bacteria, and Cyanobacteria. So Cyanobacteria is also a prokaryote. Protista is the answer because under the domain eukarya, we are talking about 4 kingdoms: kingdom Protista, kingdom fungi, kingdom Animalia, and kingdom Plantae. Bacteria is prokaryote. Gram-positive bacteria. Gram-positive bacteria is also a type of bacteria according to their cell wall. Actually, according to the content of peptidoglycan in their cell wall, bacteria can be divided into 2 groups: gram-negative and gram-positive bacteria. Here answer is protista. Cyanobacteria never contain flagella oscilla. Remember that cyanobacteria never contain locomotory appendages like cilia and flagella. That means they are non-motile. Okay, solitary. That means non-motile organisms. Therefore, they does not contain flagella. They contain photosynthetic pigments. That means they perform photosynthesis. But they have no chloroplast. Right? Chloroplast is an organelle, membranous organelle. Actually, chloroplast is a bimembranous organelle. Cyanobacteria is a prokaryote. Therefore, they do not contain chlorophyll. Actually, they contain chlorophyll like photosynthetic pigments, but they never contain chloroplast-like membranous organelles. Anyway, they can perform the photosynthesis because they have photosynthetic pigments. Nuclear material, yes, nuclear material is cyclic DNA as usual. Bacteria, right? Cyclic DNA, that means it is not an organized one. Organized one means it is not covered by a membrane. Nitrogenase enzyme, yes, it may contain nitrogenase enzyme, but in all cyanobacteria, we cannot say nitrogenase enzyme. Nitrogenase enzyme is involving in the nitrogen fixation. Some cyanobacteria like Anapina, Nostoc-like cyanobacteria perform the nitrogen fixation. For the nitrogen fixation, the enzyme nitrogenase is essential. Nitrogen fixation means the atmospheric. In the atmosphere, the nitrogen is presented as N2. But this, especially for plants, as their essential element, what are the 6 essential elements for plants and every organism? CHO and PS. Carbon take as atmospheric carbon dioxide, H and O. Hydrogen and oxygen take as H2O from soil. Nitrogen, NO3 minus. That means directly this N2. Atmospheric nitrogen cannot be absorbed directly by these plants. That means this atmospheric nitrogen should be converted to NO3 minus to absorb by these plants. So this process N2 into NO3 minus, this process is known as nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen fixation. This is done by nitrogenase enzyme. This is done by nitrogenase enzyme. So some bacteria, some cyanobacteria have nitrogenase enzyme. That is, some cyanobacteria can perform the nitrogen fixation. Ribosome, yes, in normal, as normal bacterial cells. What about ribosome types of both prokaryotes and eukaryotes? Cellular organization, there are 2 types, prokaryotic and eukaryotic. In prokaryotic only contain 7S ribosomes. In eukaryotes, they contain both 7S and 8S ribosomes. And answer is number 2. Common to both domain bacteria and archaea, you have to study this chart in your resource book. This one. This one, you have to study this chart, okay? You have to differentiate bacteria and archaea, bacteria and eukarya, archaea and eukarya. You have to differentiate based on these characteristics, right? First question, first answer, carrying cyclic chromosomes, common to domain bacteria and archaea, right? That means prokaryotic, ne? Archaea and bacteria means prokaryotic. Prokaryotes contain cyclic DNA. Therefore, first one can be considered. Right? By using cyclic DNA, actually, cyclic DNA, carrying cyclic chromosomes. Actually, 2 chromosomes are not presented in any eukaryotic cell, but in molecular biology, we use the term chromosome. The term chromosome for both prokaryotic DNA and eukaryotic DNA. Anyway, you have to remember that 2 chromosomes are presented only in eukaryotes, not prokaryotes. But in this question, I have used the name chromosome for prokaryotic DNA also. Right? Based on the question, you have to you have to change your mind. And carrying cyclic chromosomes. So we will see about other answers. And according to other answers, we can consider this answer whether it is right or wrong. Being prokaryotic, yes, common. Being prokaryotic means common. Having branched lipid membranes in this chart, what about membrane lipids? What about membrane lipids in bacteria? Membrane lipids are unbranched. Membrane lipids have unbranched hydrocarbons. In archaea, some bacteria, some branched hydrocarbons. And here, some hydrocarbons are branched. In here, unbranched hydrocarbons. By using this characteristic, we can differentiate both bacteria and archaea. That means this one should be the answer. Therefore, carrying cyclic chromosomes can also be considered as a common characteristic for both domain bacteria and archaea in prokaryote. Nuclear materials are organized into nucleus. No, in both cases, they have no unorganized nucleus. This is also common character, carrying ribosomes, common character. Answer should be number 3. Does not contain contractile vacuoles. Contractile vacuoles are contractile vacuoles. And in your answer, every answer represents a protist. And protist. Contractile vacuoles are involved in the excretion. Like our kidneys, these organisms use contractile vacuoles, especially Paramecium. Paramecium contains contractile vacuoles and euglena. Euglena also contains contractile vacuoles. Right? In this question, we are talking about kingdom protista. Even it is a kingdom, that means even it is included into the natural classification. This kingdom protista, this group is not considered as a natural classified group because within this kingdom we cannot observe a common phylogeny. That means common phylogenetic relationships cannot be observed in this kingdom protista. They haven't a common ancestor. More than one ancestors are having in this group. Therefore, we cannot consider this protista, kingdom protista, as a natural classified group. Anyway, kingdom protista is organisms, and organisms of the kingdom protista can be divided into two. First one is algae, and the second one is non-algae. Algae and non-algae. Algae are 4 algae types we are discussing. First one is green algae. Second one is red algae. Third one, brown algae. And fourth one is golden brown algae. Right? If you want, there are other names. Green algae means chlorophytes. Red algae means rhodophyte. Brown algae means theophytes. Golden brown algae means rhizophytes. What are the examples? What are the examples for each algae type? Ulva. Ulva is an example for green algae. And what about the red algae? Gelidium. And Gelidium is an example for red algae. And sargassum. Brown algae, sargassum. And golden brown algae, diatom. And diatom is not a scientific name. That means no underline, right? Underline, it should not underline. So I will show about their external features. Vulva looks like this, right? Vulva, you can see even this included the kingdom Protista. Their external features looks like a plant, right? So in kingdom Protista, we are talking about algae and non-algae. Non-algae. Non-algae types, mostly non-algae types are unicellular. That means amoeba and paramecium. Amoeba and paramecium. And they are unicellular. These three types, green algae, red algae, and brown algae are not microscopic. That means they are not unicellular. These gold and brown algae, that means diatoms. Diatoms are unicellular. Unicellular means they cannot be observed by naked eye. That means they are microscopic. These algae are visible to the naked eye. They can be observed by the naked eye. That means they called as, this is microscopic and they are macroscopic. These macroscopic forms, these three macroscopic forms have a common body features. Sorry. These three macroscopic forms share a common body form. It contains two parts. First one is the thallus. Right? Thallus. Okay. Thallus, and other one is called fast. These three groups are green algae, red algae, and brown algae. Commonly, they have a thallus and hold fast. Thallus, actually, as I previously mentioned, kingdom Protista. Kingdom Protista has no common origin. Right? That means in the natural classification, we have to consider about phylogenetic relationship. Right? That means in every group, there should be a common ancestor. But in Protista, there are more than one ancestor. Right? More than one ancestor. Therefore, especially these non-algae types, this amoeba, paramecium, looks like an animal. Closely related to the animals. But these algae types, especially these algae types, they are closely related to the plants. Right? So you can understand more than one ancestor. Here, it may one ancestor for this algae type, and it may one ancestor for these non-algae types. Anyway, you have to understand in kingdom Protista, there are more than one ancestor, and therefore we cannot consider this kingdom Protista as natural classified group. So you have to think about this algae. Algae are closely related to plants. We can think plants are originated from algae. So like plants, in the plants there are two systems. First one is the root system, and the second one is the shoot system. This is the shoot system. And in plants, This is the shoot system. This is the root system. And in these three macroscopic forms, that means green algae, red algae, and brown algae. And there are some examples other that are different from this common structure, like Spirogyra. Spirogyra means in Sinhala it is DSL කියලා කියන්නේ DSL වලට මේක term එක scientific name එක Spirogyra. Spirogyra වගේ එකක් ගත්තොත් ඒකට ඒවට මෙහෙම structure එකක් නැහැ. But they can perform the photosynthesis. හරි. ඒ වගේ තියෙනවා. ඔබට ඔයාලගේ පොතේ තියෙන examples වල මේ examples කියන්නේ මේ green algae, red algae, brown algae අරන් තියෙන examples තුනකම තියෙනවා common structure එකක්. That means their body is composed of two main parts, thallus and whole parts. Right? Like plants. Plants have two parts. First one is shoot system, including branches, leaves, stem. Root system is root system represented by roots. Like that, thallus, right? Like shoot system. In plants, they have a thallus. Like root system, they have a holdfast. Right? Holdfast is used to attach to the substrate. Right? So when we are considering vulva, jellyfish, and sargassum, their thallus looks like this, like dicotyledonous plants, like dicots, like mango, rose, show flower, like dicotries. They are, you can see in dicot plants, their branches are dichotomously branched, look like this, right? Dichotomously branched. Shoot system is presented in dicotries like that. Their thallus is also branched dichotomously. This is branched in this manner. Again, it is branched into two, like that. And this is the thallus. The external feature, morphology of the thallus is differ to each other, especially in Jellybium, it's totally different. This is a flat structure. Right? This is vulva and this is the substrate. Vulva, especially vulva, live in beach. Right? Attached to rocks. ගොඩක් වෙලාවට beach එකේ ගල් වලට attach වෙලා තමයි ඉන්නේ. This is the substrate. Like roots in plants, they attach to the substrate by the holdfast. Holdfast. This is the thallus. Right? This is the thallus of vulva. Right? Now you can understand vulva has two parts in their body. First one is the thallus. Thallus is dichotomously branched. Other one is the holdfast, like roots. Right? Now you can observe these pictures. This is a picture of vulva. This is the thallus actually. This is the thallus. This is the thallus, and we will see about a holdfast. Holdfast means it's like a rope. Now you can understand vulva looks like this. When we clearly observe this thallus, we can understand it is branched dichotomously. And this is the holdfast and this is the thallus. And like that, we will see about red algae. Red algae also have a thallus, but thallus, morphology of the thallus is different from vulva. This structure looks like a branches of a dicot tree, but it is not considered as branches or anything. This is the thallus actually. Thallus is also dichotomously branched. You can see red algae are red in color according to their photosynthetic pigments, but they can perform the photosynthesis. And their color is different to each other. Green algae, especially ulva, is green in color. Red algae, red in color. They have different body colors because they contain different photosynthetic pigments. Actually, yeah, I think rhodopsin like photosynthetic color. Can't remember properly. Anyway, you have to understand this is the structure. This is the thallus structure of gelidium and red algae. And what about brown algae? So you can see they are brown in color. Brown in color. They have a hole fast and to attach to the substrate. In the terminal point, here you can see this is the hole fast. This is structure. The whole structure we consider as the thallus. It is brown in color. Right? The thallus is brown in color. So, what about our question? Okay. What about our question? Does not contain contractile vacuoles. Contractile vacuoles are presented in animals actually. Actually, shouldn't animals. Contractile vacuoles are involved in the excretion. Excretion is done by animals. Therefore, in protist, these contractile vacuoles should be presented in the protist, who are closely related to animals than plants. That means contractile vacuole should be included in animals like protists. Example, amoeba, and entamoeba. Entamoeba historica is a type of amoeba. Entamoeba has also contractile vacuole. Paramecium, in your book, they are included actually. Under the paramecium part, it says they have a contractile vacuole. So you have to know about why contractile vacuoles are used. These organisms for their excretory function. And euglena also have a contractile vacuole, even it is photosynthetic. Right? Euglena is photosynthetic. These three are heterotrophic. Right? Does not actually they do not perform the photosynthesis. Ulva is a photosynthetic organism. Ulva is closely related to plants. Right? Ulva is a green algae. Ulva has a contractile vacuole. Who among these has photosynthetic pigments? As I previously mentioned, among the protists, all algae types, including golden brown algae, all the algae types perform photosynthetic photosynthesis. That means they are phototrophic. Gelidium is red algae. That means they perform photosynthesis. Sargassum is brown algae. Sargassum can perform photosynthesis. Diatom is a golden brown algae. Golden brown algae. They are unicellular. Even they are unicellular, they have photosynthetic pigments. That means they can act as primary producers, I think. Primary producers in some ecological systems. Diatom can perform photosynthesis. That means they contain photosynthetic pigments. Ulva is a chlorophyte, that means green algae. It has photosynthetic pigments. Paramecium, the nutrition mode of paramecium is